Central on ESPN3. Up next is ECU and head coach Scottie Montgomery. ECU is 2-6 overall, 0-5 in the American. The Pirates faced Memphis last week. Memphis won the game 59-41. ECU is back in action Saturday at Tulane. It will be a 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Central Time start on ESPN News. Coach, thank you for joining us on the call today. If you would take a minute just to tie up the game against Memphis last week, and we expect to see as you take to the road to visit Tulane on Saturday.
It was a really, really good football game. They came out and executed on offense, defensively. We had some opportunities to stop them. We couldn't quite get it done a few times, but all in all, our defense will be back. We played well all year. Looking forward to getting back on the field against Tulane. Offensively, Holton Ahlers continues to grow as our quarterback, and offense is growing, putting up some really good numbers this past week. Really proud of the way some of our younger kids played in the game, but overall not quite where we need to be. Moving forward, got a great Tulane team. I really like the way they play. Coach does a good job of running the football defensively. They play really well in sound football, mixing their fronts and mixing some of the things they do till you put a lot of pressure. I think the strength of their defense, they have great secondary play, just really, really good secondary play. And also, I really like Zachary Harris, their middle linebacker.
We'll take questions for Coach Scottie Montgomery. Please, *1 on your telephone keypad will put you in the queue, and the operator will introduce you. Again, *1 for questions, please. Let me ask the first one just in reference to an earlier questioner who had been asking about, on the heels of your game against Memphis, your thoughts on the play of Darrell Henderson and what he's been able to do this year and what makes him such a dynamic running back.
The first thing, he's tough. He plays through injury. He looks like the type of player that really understands the game well. Can play every down. I think one of the most crucial things about him is he can play first, second, and third down football. Can stress you in the route game. Really runs hard between the tackles, and if he breaks, he has the speed to take the distance. Really, really good football player.
And then the second one for me, if I may, is the real strength of your team this year has been your defense and the way you've been able to kind of lock some explosive teams down. It was not the case, obviously, this Saturday in what turned out to be a shootout. Do you have any concerns going into the rest of the way, or are you still pretty pleased with the way?
No, we'll get back. We'll get back on the horse defensively. Got no concerns about how we do things, the way we do it. We got to tackle better. There's no question there. A few other things we need to do better. I thought that we got restricted a lot at the defensive end position, which our defensive ends they make our team right now. They're doing a really, really good job. They were restricted more than a couple of times throughout the game, which you can't have that happen against a Memphis team. They'll make you pay. So we'll move on to the next week. Our guys are ready to play. We got a great staff, great bunch of guys on defense. They'll be back, and we'll be ready to play when we go to Tulane.
Thank you, Coach. We'll put one final swipe out there for questions for Coach Montgomery. Please, *1 on your telephone keypad if you have any questions. Well, thank you for your time today. Look forward to talking to you once again next Monday.